Right, we're still at Nascrec, and this is literally 24 hours before the conference starts proper. Delegates have been arriving at, I think 3 provinces have already arrived, and the conference will kick off tomorrow at 9 o'clock. But before that, we still have time to, I suppose, speculate and chat to some of our analysts who have got their own thoughts about what might happen. Joining me now is Thapelo Tselapedi, who's a political analyst with the University of Pretoria, and Sikonathi Mantshantsha, Deputy Editor at the Financial Mail. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so let me start with you, Sikonathi. Last night I had an opportunity to talk to the Deputy President, and he spoke about his hope and wish that a lot of the economic issues will be dealt with. The managing of the SOEs is going to be dealt with. And I'm just wondering, as this conference unfolds, the challenges that the country faces, does business, does the world of economics have a preferred candidate?
I can't speak for the world of economics, but what I can tell you, it's all about the economy. Stupid. Who said that? Bill Clinton. It's all about the economy. What we have, what these delegates of the ANC have to answer between today and tomorrow is whether the country shall carry on at 0.8% growth, 0.1% growth, when the plan of the government itself, the National Development Plan, says we need at least 5.4% economic growth per year. That is to attract, to grab the people that have no jobs back into the job market. At this point, we are shedding jobs. We've got a record unemployment rate at 27.7%, and that's just the official rate. So the candidate that obviously a business would like to come out of here is one that would help boost confidence and turn around the fortunes of this great nation, and all that rests in the shoulders of the 5,000 people that will be coming here tonight. So we have not polled the business world to check who is their candidate.
All right, so that's as a deputy of the Financial Mail, this is his view of what business is probably thinking about. But is that what the delegates are thinking about?
Look, I think there's quite a lot of things that delegates may be thinking about, and I think the ANC is in a slightly peculiar situation. Because, like I said last night, there's been a lot of radical statements being said, a lot of, effectively repurposing a lot of state institutions, so it's your Reserve Bank, and then how does the government obviously intervene when it comes to the issue of the state bank and all of that. But I think the ANC, at the same time, when you look at the issue of government, it's at a place where a lot of state institutions have also collapsed. There's the issue of the SAA, issue of ESCOM as well there. So I think there's a need, obviously, then to stabilize the government, need to bring back skills. So, and again, he spoke on the issue of making sure that there's boost in the economy. You get growth up to the levels that is needed to also transform the economy. So I think those things are going to weigh in on delegates. Obviously, it's going to be couched under concepts such as radical economic transformation, white monopoly capital, and so on and so forth. But effectively, it boils down to all of these issues, how to then stabilize government and the economy, and then move towards the sort of radical transformation of the economy.
All right, gentlemen, you're never going to believe this. We've run out of time, can you believe it? But this is just a teaser, because we've been given more time, because the pearls of wisdom that you're sharing with us are so important. But listen, the spokesperson just said now that they're reverting to an old tradition of just having one vote, one round of voting. Is that going to suit anyone in particular, or is it much the same?
No, it's exactly how the ANC has always done things. So there will be a ballot box for the position of a ballot for the position of the president. There will be a ballot for the position of the deputy president. There will be a ballot all at the same time. So you vote, and then the results get announced all at once. Whereas they had said, we will vote for the top position, president, so that we can minimize the influence of slates. So if obviously if your slate has lost the big one, you will be more amenable to talking and bringing a unity vote and possibly agreeing on a candidate for the deputy president. But now it's the winner takes all. It's back where we all began. The winner takes all, and that's what it is. So it's going to be a bruising contest in that way.
All right. So what are the possible consequences of that?
Look, I think it's again, they're reverting to, slate politics. I don't think they're going to deal. That sort of elective instrument does not deal with the issue of slates. I know, I mean, I heard Ziz also talk about, giving back powers to the branches and so forth. But that's not always the case. It's not quite clear that just because you have a branch mandate, it's going to happen that the delegate is going to vote accordingly. There's still influences that, weighs heavily on those delegates and those branches. So I think it's a mistake, but let's see what happens to it. I think it's, again, reverting to the slate politics. And again, this is going to give you an inclination of what may come then post this conference as well. So let's see.
All right, we will see, and hopefully we'll get more words from you, certainly in the coming days. Thanks very much indeed, gentlemen, for joining us and giving us your insights this morning, and I look forward to having more conversations with you, perhaps for a bit longer, but a great starting point.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Sure.
All right, so that's where we're going to leave it from here at Nascrec. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll continue to give you blow-by-blow coverage from ANC 54. It's all happening at Nascrec, just south of Johannesburg, a stone throw away from the iconic Soweto township. That's it from us. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.